Bulk create and register is pretty simple. When you go to the register page where you already have many of your batch features, you'll now see there's a button that says bulk enter in capital letters. If you click on that, you'll eventually get a pop-up just like this that looks similar to if you're pasting a journal page. If you have a CSV, you can just copy the CSV and paste it into here just by Control V or by pasting like this. And you'll see this table gets filled up. Now, if you see something in red, that means that we have no matches for it, and you need to figure out some kind of way to get that correct, or we're going to skip it. The yellow will also be skipped, but this actually gives you a list in the top right of potential matches. So let's say that inside of here, I wanted the utilities expense. I can just click on that, and now it's filled in right inside of this table. Now that everything's green, I'm good to go. But you can also see there's a thing at the bottom here called append to memo. This will add this text to the end of each memo in the transaction. And by default, it will say RightTool bulk. If you want to remove this, or if you want to change it so that you have some kind of identification number, then you can do that so you can come back at a later date and fix anything you might have done wrong if you were batch entering these transactions. One other thing is that if you do not have a template already, you can click on this top thing that says export all list data. And once you do that, you will get a download that looks something like this. It'll have the headers in the exact way that you would need it for the import, as well as having all the potential opportunities or options for each of these payees, accounts, classes, what have you. Now that everything's done, we have our ID number, we've got everything green, we can now press bulk enter. And what it'll do is it goes through one at a time and enters all these things in. And now you can see I have imported memo with ID num at the end of the memo, and everything's been imported. Hopefully that helps.